This segment brought to you by Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Angus Report.
It's a seed stock producer's job to sort through all the data and create cattle that work for his customers. For Brian McCulloh, that begins by knowing his customers and their challenges.
Regarding the production environment in Wisconsin, we get 34 inches of rain a year, and there's 40 inches of snow throughout the year. And so from the 1st of November until the 15th of May, that's kind of the time where we need to feed stored feed. So I'd say in terms of differentiating the environment in Wisconsin, that's one of our factors.
Most of McCullough's bull buyers have other farming enterprises or off-the-farm jobs in addition to their herds.
I find more and more we have to make these cattle as maintenance-free as we can. And so what we're trying to focus on is creating Angus cattle that can calve without assistance and gain efficiently, and then at the end of the line, put a product on the table that meets the specs of certified Angus beef.
That doesn't mean he breeds in calving ease at the expense of beef quality traits, or vice versa.
Here's the truth of the matter. All these traits are heritable, okay? And which means that if we put pressure on them and we're diligent about putting pressure on the various traits, we can affect those traits. So, for instance, if we're concerned that marbling, if we pursue marbling and ribeye and we'll sacrifice other traits, the only reason we have to sacrifice is we haven't stayed focused on them.
All 385 of his cows are in the top 20% of the breed for weaning weight, yearling weight, weaning value, and beef value.
I really have to say the tools that we're provided with by the association today allow me to put together a set of breeding objectives that I can keep the cow herd moderate, I can keep the cow herd easy fleshing, and I can still be in the top 25% of the breed for yearling performance, which is rate of gain, as well as marbling and ribeye. So the only challenge is back on we as producers to use the tools appropriately.
McCulloh says the burden of follow-up is also on the breeders, noting check-in calls with customers throughout the year. I'm Bob Cervera.
Stay with us. We'll be back after the break with Plain Talk.
Sure Crop Fertilizers was started by my father, Don Sherman, and my mother, Shirley Sherman. Family business that started in the 80s. We predominantly focus on plant nutrients and what we can do to give growers better responses with the fertilizer dollars that they do, and what we can do to make those things work better for the grower. We're based out of Seneca, Kansas. We work with growers in their soil analysis to figure out what they need, and then we can put those in a blend that gives them the best results, and so that we can deliver that direct to their farm so that they have those nutrients where they need them, when they need them, and so that they can apply them in a manner that's very efficient to them and works well in their planting systems and what they're doing. Sure Crop Fertilizers has been around for a long time. We always say we're big enough to take care of everything you need, but yet we're small enough to do it quickly. You can get a hold of us at 1-800-635-4743. Our website is surecropfertilizers.com, and you can always email me at Corey@surecropfertilizers.com, and with any questions you have, we'll be glad to answer it and work with you.